Hi, as I promised, I will tell about my book Virus X. I started it 2020, exactly the same time when the COVID-19 came out. It's my science fiction story. First, it was supposed to be just a zombie story, or it was a lot of like my version of Resident Evil. Like I wanted to make a long time. So it was very close to that, except it started something much more. It started whole my multiverse, but but I didn't know it back then that Beyond All Hope series gonna becoming 9 parts, because I'm making it to 9 parts in the main series, and the others gonna be Evolution X, Parasite X, Tessa X, Octorania X, Aliena X, Apus X, Messiah X, and Origin X. And it's connected to my fantasy series War of Destiny. But I just read the text behind the book. Beyond All Hope, Book 1, Virus X, by J.R. Kraft. X Virus is an explosive sci-fi story about a world where a deadly virus is unleashed. Emilia is returning from the study trip from China to the United States as her world changes radically. The mysterious X creations creates a virus for which Emilia unknowingly becomes a guinea pig. Virus X transforms its readers to a world where no one is safe. Virus X is a story of catastrophe facing humanity, but it is also a story of friendship, loyalty, love, and perseverance. X Virus is the opening part of the Beyond All Hope series. It including 417 pages. 470 pages. And it translated in English. It was originally Finnish like 4 years ago when I released it originally on Finnish. So basically I used it like 2 years to make that book. Usually I make books in a half of a year, or sometimes it takes 1 year, or sometimes 1.5 or 2. It really depends about the book. Oh, this is a little bit on a sale now on Amazon US. I don't have this available in a UK, but in America, Amazon can be found all my books also on Finnish. But for ebook the price is $9, and around 16 and a half for the paperback, and the hardcover is very expensive, like $20. But I'm sure someone want those also. So better just have all versions available. So if you're interested. But I can a little bit tell about Emilia Black, who is not exactly human as it seems. But I cannot tell spoilers now, it's not good. Would I say it's not good for business? And, but I'm just wondering that no one haven't actually shown any interest of this book, not just yet. But also in the cover it says excretions play God while hope waits. So I can tell a little bit about my bad guy. The main bad guy is like a Tony Adams, a Mothman. He's like a half moth and half human. But he wanted to make himself as a monster. Unstoppable monster who also is very smart scientist. Who also using the X virus to create like giant insects and spiders and all like that. But he really hate the X creations where he worked back in 80s. So now he's also very scary and unstoppable bad guy, and he's probably the best bad guy I ever created in these 30 years of writing. So he gonna be a big part of their also the story. Also in the sequels, but I cannot say more. So the Virus X was still a little messy because it's having so many characters in it, and the storyline is not the strongest. Then the sequels got a little better storylines. But really, if you're a fan of Resident Evil, you're gonna really enjoy this book. That I can say for sure. Because he's like a Mr. X or Nemesis from Resident Evil, except he's talk and he's smart. And he's like a perfect enemy for Emilia and Steven Samuels, who is also a very important character there, and also Japanese woman Jin Sakanagi. All those four characters are very important, and also the sheriff Sam Masterson. Because it was like it started like a Walking Dead or Last of Us and Resident Evil combined. But in the end, this book series gonna be bigger than Marvel and Star Wars together. So this gonna get very big. And the ending is soon. I'm writing it soon. So please enjoy this book. Next time I tell about the first sequel, Evolution X. See you again.